Welcome to Nerdy for, the podcast, the comedy podcast where I, Amy Brown, ask fun and interesting people what they're nerdy for. But I have a repeat offender in the room, so we already know what you're nerdy for. You were nerdy for cleaning, you dork. But I'm excited to have Mookie G is back with me, and my costume chamber is actually hot in here because it's summer, and I'm sweating. Are you sweating?
I'm not yet.
I'm effervescing. Is that a word? I think that's what Sprite does. Joel, you can laugh out loud. You don't have to just make your eyebrows judge you like that.
It's more of it's a judgment, not a laugh.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to audibly eye roll.
Your eyebrows just touch the top of your hairline.
Yeah.
So I'm here with Mookie G, and I've invited him back because it's summer and I'm already burned out, and I wanted him to come in here and roast cookouts with me.
Wow.
I like how you're burnt out, but you're the one that keeps throwing these parties.
I don't make the rules. I have the pool, so I have to throw the parties.
I'm part of the part of the group thread that you made like 2 weeks ago where like every other day you're like, by the way, if anyone just wants to come over.
I know. I was on a bender, and okay, so I was sober for like 26 days.
Good for you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was
Almost a month.
Almost a month. And they weren't consecutive. That's too hard. What if you go out to a fancy dinner and you want to have a glass of champagne with your souffle?
There's a couple of people sitting in circles in plastic chairs that would disagree with that number then.
Yes.
But like over like a month and a half, that was a lot for me. And I, was just trying to be healthier living, easy, like less calories, better sleep, better hormone function, less craving of carbs.
Did all of that happen? Like, did all of that go away?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
But then I was also like, but I'm going to die anyway. I might as well have a party and drink vodka and float around in the pool.
With vodka.
With watermelon. So, okay.
Oh.
This is part of the cookout
Okay.
roasting here. I bought a watermelon for the 4th of July, and I've never been more intimidated by a piece of fruit or vegetable in my life. It's huge. I have tennis elbow in both arms. Humble brag. And it's so big. I'm like, I'm going to cut a hand off trying to cut that thing.
You know you can buy watermelon pre-cut now.
I felt like that was like, I had a fantasy of drilling a hole in it and pouring vodka in it.
You can just take the pre-cut stuff and soak it the same way.
Well, this is, spoiler alert, my son just ended up cutting it in half, and we scooped out the insides and put it in the blender with the vodka, and it was
So you made
delicious.
watermelon vodka.
Yes, with Contro, so it's kind of like, you're not a big drinker, but it's Cosmo is cranberry, Contro, and vodka. We did it with watermelon instead of cranberry, and it was delicious.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, yeah, the watermelon is a very large and imposing fruit. Oh, golly, it's also kind of racist.
It is.
Weigh in.
It is not racist.
Blow this if I say anything racist.
I love you getting black people over. Like, by the way.
It's like, we're going to talk about racism today. Wait.
Okay, I gotta explain why Mookie G has a whistle on his neck, because some people aren't watching on the television or whatever the people watch
That's
on.
true. They're like, what is the whistle?
Are you
come
tired
from?
of partying, or are you just hungover?
Can I be both?
Yes.
I think more one than the other, but yes, you can be both.
Watermelon is not racist. Everyone loves watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon's
Everyone
great.
It's 2024. No one's, upset about the watermelon
Okay,
thing.
but now explain your whistle.
Explain my whistle. The whistle is whenever I see a white woman carrying a watermelon she can't handle.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, technical foul on the play. What are you doing here?
Oh my God.
Drop the watermelon.
Don't drop it because they explode.
No,
and they
no.
could break a toe. They're heavy.
They wouldn't break a toe.
I've never heard anyone be so perplexed by watermelon
Right.
in their life.
Watermelon is delicious.
It's also so simple. You just cut it open and it's done.
It's huge, and you have a big knife, and I had to come at it. You do come at it with the pointy side to get the into there.
Yes.
Into the top.
Yes.
And then it starts juicing everywhere. You got to plan for that.
You got to put it on top of a towel.
Oh.
That's what I do.
And a cutting board, I would hope.
No,
I
I
guess
don't use
so
a
you
cutting
don't
board.
mess up your countertop. How
My
many
counter-
holes are in your countertop from points of
Well,
blades going into it?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
That's what the countertop is for.
So you have a white lady whistle on your neck.
Yes,
Is that for me?
That it's for me, my safety today, being around you. Because whenever you do too much, I'm going to have to blow the
This
whistle.
is your rape whistle? the R word. Oh God.
And you just did.
You have to wear it at my house. You know what? I think my husband probably needs one of those.
I want you to think about what you just implied here. I want you to think about what you said.
I think it's best that I don't say much. I'm just gonna sit here.
No.
Yeah.
You got to riff with.
What's fun recording a podcast knowing that one day it's gonna be played as evidence in a court.
Right.
You're too big for me to R word.
That's my God.
But I think you're gonna get me drunk with vodka. Is this water in this glass?
That's water.
You
I
sure?
wouldn't take advantage
like,
of you that
you
way.
want some watermelon?
Actually, I do. I'm
Yeah.
actually growing watermelon.
You
Ooh,
are?
really?
Yes, I have.
You're turning into a Southern woman.
Well, I have the titties for it, but I didn't mean to
Sorry.
make you spit out your vodka. My bad.
That's a good clip right there.
You have excellent titties.
Appreciate it. We have a picture with our titties together. Yes.
We do. I wonder if we could clip that in.
Yeah, we're gonna put that in there somewhere. But yes, watermelon. I'm growing. I have 3 beautiful watermelon right now. Hopefully they'll be ready around August, and I'll bring one to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll bring one. You can put vodka in it.
Put vodka in it. Put it in the blender. That would be really lovely. So three watermelon, the
Yes.
big kind. Are they seedless?
No.
Right. I feel like everyone was seedless, and I'm like, I can handle a
Yeah.
seed.
How is seedless organic?
I think I saw a video of it on the Instagrams, and they cover everything, all the fruit, with netting so that the bees can't get in there so it's like big condoms for nature.
Oh.
Keep the bees from doing the business with the bees in the business, the butterflies, the birds and the bees. That's it.
I didn't know you were going with the birds and the bees.
Yeah,
I had no clue.
That's SEX. What did your parents call it?
Nothing. My mom didn't
They do
teach me.
nothing.
No, she
You
didn't
like a
teach me.
Baptist?
It was
It's
Showtime.
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 Old Red Shoe Diaries.
Did you have HBO?
Emmanuel, Queen of the Dynasty. You remember
Ooh,
her?
there we go.
Emmanuel. My bad.
I didn't know. Do the Emmanuel, Queen of the Dynasty.
Emmanuel, Queen of the Dynasty. It was a woman that went around space and would have sex with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a fun show. It's like Star Trek-y and
But you know what they didn't have on the
sexual.
show? Watermelon. That would have made it better.
then it would have been racist, right? Okay. All right. So I made a list of things that are bugging me about cookouts, and then I also wanted to kind of make a diagram of if there's differences in the American white culture and American black culture for cookouts, because I have heard telltale that there are a kind of cookout where people bring their own meats.
Yes.
And
yes.
we have a grill. If you bring your meat, you can grill it up. Now, I have heard this done in the white culture. Is this what's going on with your people? You have to speak for all your people right now. Feel free to blow your whistle.
What's up with your people? Oh.
We're 10 minutes in,
Well,
and I
this
think
is-
there's been at least five cancelable statements from Amy Brown.
Yeah, I think this whole episode.
The press.
Yeah.
We're learning about cultures.
That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're bad touching you. Joel, hold him down.
No.
Whoa!
No.
Wait a minute!
I would like to state, as the producer, I do not condone any of these actions.
I gotta go.
I see. See how now you're not a team player. Womp womp.
What is this energy you have today?
Are you okay?
I'm so tired.
That's
We went out to a fancy dinner last night, and it was I had the opposite of a cookout last night. It was a coursed meal, like
How
this
many
fancy
courses? 5?
French. It was like 8.
Whoa!
Yeah, I am gonna die of a heart attack in 7 minutes. So we got to get this podcast recorded. So there's something of me left when my children are missing me when I'm
You
dead.
want this to be what your children see?
Right. This is
Well,
no.
no.
You're like,
Mookie's-
Mom went out doing what she loved, being a little bit racist and threatening to sexually assault her friends.
Yes, this is my essence. I love you aggressively.
I don't know if I want to be loved that aggressive.
Yeah.
No, that's not
So,
love.
my husband says when I'm talking too much at people who don't want to be talking, usually like they're reading a book and we're on vacation and they clearly want to be
Does he
reading
mean
their book.
himself?
Yes, and some of his family members, he goes, Amy, stop ear raping that person.
Oh wow!
Do we have to bleep out the R word and all
If
of
we
this?
clip these, we do.
Okay, so that's what he calls it, and that's a trigger word. I know, like that's part of you're not.
At least he doesn't tell you to shut up.
No, that's so mean.
That's
so
mean, but
to
saying
say that.
ear rape is okay.
Well,
Okay.
it sounds like an after school special, like we're worried about you. You have a problem instead. Just shut up. Just shut your yapping.
Yeah.
You know that.
This all tracks for a white liberal lady. Like, listen, you can make jokes about R wording your friend, but don't say to shut up.
Don't say shut up.
That's
no.
mean.
Yeah, I think that's a trigger word for me. The shut up
Shut
word.
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were we? Whoo! That was a big. We did a loop-de-loop. We circled the wagon. We're going to come back to bring your own meat, not bring your own meat.
Yes, bring your own meat. I believe in bring your own meat. And it's because of gluten-free people nowadays.
Well, they can't grill on the same grill if there's gluten on it.
Well, I don't
Do
know
you grill
about that.
gluten?
No,
gluten is the bread.
Fair
Did
enough.
you not know that?
I think I just for a second thought like maybe it was in like a vegan burger and then there's I don't know.
How are you alive?
I know you ask that almost every
I
episode.
know, but this is especially.
I'm learning a lot about you.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You're a different kind of white woman.
Yeah, I think the word's crazy.
But yes, I believe if you're gluten-free, you should bring your own meat because
Okay.
the meat to bun ratio
Yes.
is equal when I start the cookout. But when you bring your gluten-free ass over, you eat all my meat and leave the buns, and I don't like that.
Oh, I have so many buns in my refrigerator right now, Mookie. I can't wait to show you my bun collection.
That's weird.
That's not dirty.
How long have these buns been sitting in your
In my refrigerator since Thursday.
Thursday?
So
They're
4
going to be
days.
green soon.
They're going to be green? Well, that's a good thing. I can throw them away and not feel guilty.
Okay. Invite more people that eat meat.
Well, I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I never know how much to buy. So bring your own meat means there won't be waste because everyone brings their
Yes.
own meat.
Yeah.
Okay. So we call it a cookout. Some people call it a barbecue. And then there's barbecue pork and barbecue, and that's different. What do you call it? You're from Texas.
We have barbecues
Wait,
and cookouts.
are you from Texas?
I am from Texas.
Okay.
You're right.
Because we talked about Louisiana a lot last time you were here.
Yeah,
So
I'm from Texas.
So when you have people come over and grill on the grill, your grill is not called
We're having a barbecue.
you're having a barbecue.
Yes.
But
A cookout can be anything.
I feel like if it's a real barbecue, like there's a guy and he's got a brush and there's a big thing of ribs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what a barbecue is.
Okay, but it's not just hot dogs and hamburgers.
No, it's ribs. It's
or
Hot
marinated
dogs,
chicken.
Hot dogs and hamburgers is cookout.
Is the cookout.
Yep.
My son just flushed his toilet.
Because you can have hot dogs and hamburgers at a barbecue in addition to the other stuff. But if you're just doing like hot dogs, hamburgers, and like chicken, that's more just a cookout.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say something and it's going to be controversial.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go. Wait, now?
Out of everything else you didn't preface?
Okay. I feel like when I eat a hamburger, it's kind of a big deal because I feel guilty about the poor cow with his big eyelashes dying. And it's also clogging your heart with artery stuff. I kind of really enjoy going to a restaurant that specializes in a good hamburger and having them make it with like the seasonings and the cheese and the onions and the aioli sauce or whatever, however they do it that makes it magical. And so when I go to a barbecue or I have one, I'm like, these things are burnt out of their minds. The cheese isn't melted. The bun isn't buttered and toasted. It's been hanging out here. It's cold now. It's such a waste of a burger experience. Okay. So when you have a wedding and it's in a tent, don't serve salmon. Okay, just get like a truck that pulls up and you've got macaroni and cheese and you've got fried. You get the food that you can feed people well in a field in a tent. I feel like maybe the hamburger is not a good place for a barbecue experience because it's not at its top level.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
That's what you were worried
Let's
about
fight in the
saying
yard.
about
Right.
everything
I
else?
thought that was going to be that after we talked about ear rape. But anyway,
Yeah, that just shows that you're rich.
you're right.
No, I don't eat a lot of hamburgers.
Okay, so you're doing
When I-
hamburgers wrong at a cookout or
Okay,
a barbecue.
tell
So
me.
You take the ground beef and then you put your own seasoning to it.
You have to touch it?
Yes, you have to touch it.
I just buy them pre-packaged.
And that's why they're horrible.
Okay.
So you buy them, you take the ground beef, you put it in some type of pan, you start massaging it, all the
See, now
ingredients you want.
you're the one
into
that's making it creepy now. The massaging the meat.
it. No, you just made it creepy
You're
by
making
putting
it
that in our
creepy.
head. You know
I
what?
feel like I need my own whistle.
Okay, so anyway.
Okay,
massaging the meat.
But I hear
and the seasoning and everything you said. You put that into it with some Worcestershire sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't say that word either.
I can't say the
yeah.
word. It's
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Let's not try to stumble ourselves too much on that word. But you put all that in, and then you individually make the patties.
Yes,
each one.
And then you have to cook it a lot.
And then
because when they do a ground meat, it's a bunch of different cows in there. You get like 60 cows or something, and so the chances.
It's delicious though. You just talked about a restaurant.
Yeah,
ground beef. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but it tastes better. So I feel like it's okay.
It tastes better if you do it right. You need to go to the right. I may invite you over to a black cookout and let you see what it's like.
I think that would be great. I would love to come.
Yeah, you can take notes. But
is it going to start late?
Get there early.
I didn't know. I was trying to figure out when to come.
For me, no. But if I'm having it somewhere with a bunch of my other black friends at their house, it will start late.
We'll fire the grill up around midnight. That's the Latinos. That's our friend Jose.
Listen, and that's another. I'm gonna put this out here. Okay, this may be controversial to my fellow black people. If the cookout starts at 3, you should know better than to show up at 3 o'clock. Because if you show up at 3, you got to help cook, set up, and do pre-cleaning, and you don't want to do that. You want to show up 2 hours late.
2 hours late.
Yeah, at least one burger will be ready by that time.
Right?
That's it.
Yeah. What else do you besides your own meat? What else do you bring?
Oh, whatever. So I'll bring my own meat, but I will say, do I need to bring something to drink?
Dish to pass. Or
no, if I bring my meat, you should have at least the chips and potato salad for me.
Okay, chips and potato salad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody else may bring the beans.
The bean salad?
Yeah. No, bean salad. I am black. Hell no.
What are we talking about? Beans?
Baked beans. Barbecue baked beans. Bean salad?
I don't know.
What? Is that a real thing?
I was thinking of green bean casserole. That sounds so gross at a barbecue.
Hey, now, I may lose my black card for this, but I do like green bean casserole.
I like a green bean casserole. It's got a lot of salt in it. Let's go. I didn't realize baked beans was something you have at a cookout. Is that?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you stick
at
it
a barbecue and a cookout?
That sugary kind.
Yes, you brown sugar. You have mustard in it.
Mustard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god! And then you bake it.
Okay.
You put it in the oven and bake it. That's barbecued baked beans.
Are you supposed to serve it hot? Because if you're putting it out on the buffet, it's not going to be hot, and the potato salad is not going to be cold.
Oh,
it's going to have flies in it.
Refrigerated until it's time to eat. And most of the time, we don't even take the barbecue baked beans out the oven.
Until it's time?
Until it's time.
So this is one of my problems with roast out, cookout, barbecue, blah, blah, blah. It's a buffet. It's a rolling service situation.
Yes.
And that means the hamburger that you massaged so beautifully and cooked is getting cold. The hot dogs get wrinkled. The potato salad sweats. The flies lay their eggs on everything. Like...
because you're cooking and people are like, you're not like cooking 200 burgers at once. You're cooking like a grill worth of burgers. People come up, get those, and then people are eating as you go.
Yeah. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
We just cooked everything at once.
Oh, and everything's just sitting there waiting.
And they're like, okay, it's time to eat. It was like, a formal dinner.
Now, let me ask you this, since we're here.
Yes.
Do white people have rules for kids at these cookouts that you have?
Well, one big rule is don't die in the pool.
It is a white person problem, but we don't have a pool in my cookouts.
They have you have to have someone hold it. Whoever parent is watching the pool has to hold something because the adults all get drunk, and so if you're holding like the baton or whatever or
pool noodle,
the pool noodle means you're watching the pool and then you can hand it off to somebody else.
Is this person drunk?
Hopefully not, so they can stay focused. What are the rules for children at black barbecues?
First off, it's much different than that. That was
slip and slide.
That was white people shit.
Is it sprinkler time?
Yeah, we're using sprinklers. Hey, spray yourself with the water hose. Just leave the grown folks alone. What the kids cannot do. We're back. Hands up.
I've seen this. On a movie. Do the adults take their shoes off and stick their feet in a kiddie pool?
Yes. Yes, they will take a lawn chair, bring it up to the pool, and just put their feet in the pool.
Feet in the pool.
Yes.
Just cool them off a little bit. The tired dogs.
That's it. Tired dogs. Yeah. While y'all sitting there trying to not let the kids drown, we are making sure no one is going to drown.
Yeah.
You can't drown in 2 feet of water.
You can drown 2 feet of water.
Yeah.
Well, not when you're
the
big.
It's a lot harder.
It's a lot harder. It's like, hey, we can't get them out the water. We can in that little kiddie pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll them over. Like, just get on your back.
Just get on your back. Yeah. You know, that's it. Just roll over. But no, the kids cannot drink any canned soda.
Really?
No, not.
Oh, this is a page turner. We buy soda for the kids.
Oh, hell no.
It's not for the adults. The adults are drinking vodka or beer or those. No.
The kids have the little kitty waters. And once they drink that, you fill it up again. You take that, you fill that up.
Okay.
You do not
very
get
healthy.
another one. Yeah, it's healthy. And also it's, cost effective for
It's cost effective. Fair enough. Yeah.
You're not going to, just think how, well, you wouldn't care, but.
How expensive.
In the black community.
Yeah.
Parents get pissed off if a kid drinks half of a can
soda.
of soda.
Yes.
And you find this, who the hell had this soda?
Whose half a spray is here? Yes.
Yeah. And that's a big deal.
Right. Yeah. It makes us mad too. Like, who does
it?
this? Yeah. Is this yours? You drink the rest of this. Like, it wasn't mine. You drink it anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, well, that in the black community, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll get mad at other parents.
Get
your kid out the refrigerator.
Do you do Capri Suns?
Not in my particular family. No, we don't. No.
I'm kind of done with children drinks anyway. Like, our kids are getting older. Okay. This is something I remember from my childhood is when old men wearing handlebar t-shirts at the cookout and tufts of fur, willy-nilly tufts of fur throughout the torso area, and then flip-flops, toenails. Well, I think they're toenails. They look like claws.
Have you? Yoshi has claws. Yoshi.
Oh, does Yoshi have nasty feet?
Yoshi, stand-up comedian. He posted a picture of his
nasty feet.
He's
trying to get some money on the internet.
First of all, no. He owes people money for looking at that photo.
Are they like really long?
Yeah,
then they have the ridges in it. Like,
listen, it's horrible. I felt bad for his wife and his sheets.
I hope they have separate bedrooms.
I hope so, because he might cut her ankle and she'd bleed to death. It's ridiculous. But no, I don't think that's a big deal in the black community. Like, you'll find men, we call them wife beaters.
Wife beaters.
Yeah, that's.
It looks like they're wearing the undershirt.
Like it's hot outside. It's 90-some degrees.
It's hot outside.
So people are gonna be outside. Like, I have titties. I'm outside with no shirt on and I don't care. Titties out,
living
belly
your
hanging.
best life.
Yes, let's go.
Live, laugh, love, be brave.
I don't know
be
about
barbecue.
Be brave.
Be titties. I'll embroider that on a pillow for you. You can take it to
live, laugh, love, be brave, be titties. That's a big pillow.
That's a big, we'll print it.
Does the pillow have titties?
Do you bring your own cooler? Yes, absolutely. Do you bring your own cooler with your own drinks?
Yes.
Why are we camping? This is literally why are we doing this? To hang out? This is okay. This is what I think the pro of having a cookout is. If your house is a mess.
Well, if you go to someone's house.
Then you can still entertain and have friends over without worrying that your house is a mess.
But well, you don't want the person's home that you're going to supply everything.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. They can have.
That's why I'm having a breakdown.
Yeah, it's like the food, the alcohol, the water, the
kitty water, the kiddie pool, the lawn chairs. Do you bring your own lawn chair?
Yes. Some places you go, you bring your own chair. If not, you'll be standing up all day. So you bring your own chair. Mm-hmm. If it's 20 people over, who has 20 lawn chairs in their home?
No comment.
Oh, damn. That's white people shit, okay?
I also like to entertain.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of different kinds of chairs.
Wait, hold on before we go.
Yeah.
What type of games do you play at a white person's cookout?
I've never played a game.
Really?
At a cookout.
Really?
What games do you play?
Spades, dominoes.
Oh, I've heard about the spades. Our families are ruined.
Sometimes we'll play outdoor games with the family, just like tug of war, who could jump rope or hula hoop the longest.
Really?
Yeah, when people get drunk, they'll do all kind of shit.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it does until your titty hits you in the jaw. Then you got to sit down for the next 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, you bite your tongue off.
Yes.
Like,
but y'all don't play games. All of the cookouts,
we're
no
just
games.
chatting and drinking more, and then it's time to go home. Yeah.
Wow, you got to play some games. I think the next cookout you should introduce spades to see what happens. I think that'd be a great experiment.
Do you have a folding table that you're playing the spades on?
Yes.
With their chairs everyone brought?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have enough folding tables for the buffet and the spades?
Yes. Because we borrow tables from other people. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. That sounds like a kumbaya spirit that I would get behind because I do love kumbaya spirit.
Okay. Well, try some spades and watch that kumbaya leave for real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is there someone that you don't invite because they don't bring things?
Yes.
And what's their name? Say it into the microphone and the camera.
I want to send a shout out to. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I can be that person.
Oh, if you're in a hurry and you're just popping by.
I'm just popping by. I'll show up. I'll eat. I'll hug some people, and then I'll leave. So I'll blame myself. I'm looking at the camera. I'm blaming me. I'm that person sometimes.
How many cookouts have you been invited to this summer?
This summer?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. Honestly, maybe 3.
And then what was the best one? What was the worst one?
The best one. I was at
and
home.
And
why? The best one was at home in Texas.
Okay.
It involved.
I feel like the food's going to be better there because it's Texas.
Well, I mean, we're in Georgia here. This is good food here.
Is this good food here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, not really the kind I make.
Oh. I'm going to be honest with you. You seem like you put raisins in the potato salad.
Right? Let's talk about that. Some white lady shit.
That is white lady shit.
Anything sweet?
Like ambrosia. I think that's white lady. Like the black people. I know some black people that eat that, but I think it was introduced to them by a white woman.
Will you Google ambrosia, please, Joel?
You don't know what ambrosia is?
I just want to make sure we get it exactly right, what the ingredients are, because I'll start making stuff up.
It can be fruit.
Like
a fruit ambrosia.
Do you do a Jello salad?
Yes,
do you
like
with
a
whipped
fruit
cream?
salad.
Yeah.
With whipped cream in it? Mayonnaise.
Yeah, like canned or fresh pineapples, oranges, miniature marshmallows, and coconut.
See?
Yeah. Ambrosia salad.
That's some white people shit.
That is.
From the 50s or the 30s.
It's old.
I think people came through the Great Depression and are like, we're going to get crazy now with salad.
And the person that brings the fruit pizza, I don't like that person.
Fruit pizza?
Yes.
It's
fruit.
How do you get a fruit pizza?
It's fruit on a crust, on a pie crust.
And
it's just like
cook it in the oven?
Cream, and then, no, you don't. And it's cold. And then it's just fruit all over the top of it. Sliced.
Is it a cookie crust? If it's a cookie crust, I'll allow it.
It could be a pie crust. It's a pie crust.
Is the pie crust baked before you put the fruit on?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. I know more white women shit than you do.
Yes, I think you do. I think you do.
That's a great point.
She doesn't cook.
I don't cook, and I spend a lot of time watching television shows about the Jane Austen Empire period.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah, it's a lot of carriages and horses trotting around. So I know about that.
Bridgerton?
Yes.
Yeah. No, okay.
That's what I know about. Okay. Okay. Because this is the first year my husband and I hosted the 4th of July. This is what this is all about.
Okay.
I panicked.
Why?
Because I didn't know what to serve that would be good for a long time out. Oh, and we made ice cream sandwiches. You take cookies.
Uh-huh.
And you put ice cream in them and you put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then you try to eat them. Problem. A frozen cookie
and
on a British mouth is a freaking nightmare. These teeth cannot bite into anything hard and frozen. Mm-hmm. So we're all gnawing them on the side. So that was a bust. Like, I still have some downstairs. I'll give you one.
That's why the ice cream sandwiches have like the soft.
Soft. And to keep something soft when it's in the freezer must
think
have
it would
a lot
be
of trans fats.
If you made you had the cookies out and then people would make their own sandwich and eat it while the cookies are soft.
Yes, and the ice cream is all melted on your countertop.
No, I said they make it.
Yeah.
So
they can go scoop, put it on there.
Yeah. And then put the ice cream back in the freezer.
What I would do is I would
just
take one cookie and put ice cream on top of it, so I'm not having to eat 2 cookies.
Yes, see.
That's too much bite density right there.
Yeah.
So you just get a little bit of ice cream, some sprinkles or whatever.
And then do I make a little table fold that says, make your own ice cream?
I don't think you have to give
tell people to be
they're adults. Right. They can figure things out.
They wouldn't know it's even there, though.
You tell them.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
How would they know?
You tell them.
I might have spent too much time working in catering.
I think so. Because you make an announcement, say, everyone, if you would like dessert, we have ambrosia over here for the bougie people. And for everybody that wants to get fat, we have cookies and ice cream, so you can make an ice cream sandwich.
Okay. And so then I was
just eat cookies.
Yes.
And then I was worried about, like, what to serve that would taste good over a long period of time and be able to stay out on the countertop. And then I was like, is there a casserole I could make instead of making hot dogs?
Now, this is a cookout. This is not a barbecue.
And then I was like, do we do seafood? Absolutely not. Right?
What the? You trying to give everybody poisoning.
I know, right? Like, I thought, well, because people have heart disease, they can't eat the hot dog stuff.
As
so
a
maybe
parting gift, everyone gets a diaper because you're going to shit on yourself on the way
And
home.
if you ever want to do seafood, so just go buy a salmon loin and do that.
You know, we can hang out and at a buffet any day.
Oh, I love cooking.
Yeah,
I'm very good at it, and I know so much. I love hosting, and everything you're saying is, I'm just like, Amy, you just give me the money, and I'll go. I'll go pick up all the food. Yeah.
Perfect. And then the potato salad is like, do we do potato salad? Do we do macaroni salad? Do we do coleslaw?
Wait,
that is
stop.
3 things that have the same sauce on it.
What the hell is a macaroni salad?
It's elbow macaroni and in like a mayonnaise dressing that's sweet.
Oh, okay, I have seen that. I was about to say this is.
And I think some people do.
Just make macaroni and cheese.
Thank you. Okay.
I did do the macaroni and cheese, and that's one thing I felt like I did right.
Macaroni and cheese, and you should bake it.
Baked it. It was baked,
Yeah,
and it was
there
in
we
this
go.
big thing, and you could put like the tinfoil on top, keep it warm.
Something just hit me.
What?
You were stressing out, and I just noticed you don't cook. I just put these 2 things together. You don't cook. Why were you stressed out?
Because I still needed to provide food for people.
Again, if you're not cooking, the food is just out. You cater it,
were
right?
you cooking it or someone else?
Well, I wanted so I didn't. Okay, tell me if this is bad or not. I
Yes,
get
I can
worried
tell you
about
right now
going
before
to.
you start.
Okay, I was worried. I was worried about going to Publix. I'm gonna cry, and I'm so stupid. And buying like a bin of or whatever Kroger, whatevs, getting a big bucket of macaroni salad and serving that. I didn't think people would like it. Or a big bin of potato salad.
Oh, like pre-made?
Yeah.
Pre-made. Because I've had it before. I'm like, oh, it's always way too sweet for me, like for my palate.
Okay.
And like, but then maybe that's what people want. Maybe they just want.
You know what people want? Free food that they didn't have to do anything for.
Yeah. So what? So if you didn't get this food from Publix in the container, did you?
I
or
bought.
Did you cater?
I bought macaroni and cheese from Whole Foods and the freezer department, and I got 4 of them. I got 5 of them actually, but we only needed 4. And we got hamburgers and hot dogs, and I made a chili dog buffet where you could put hot chili on your dog and mustard and cheese if you wanted. And then I got Mookie, I got bag salads, a bunch of them, and I put them all together, like five of the same kind. I put that together, made a salad. Oh, okay, this is fun. And then I saw a salad on the internet on Pinterest, and it was berries and spinach and poppy seed dressing. And I was like, that looks really pretty. It looked like red, white, and blue with all the berries. And I made it, and then I put the dressing on, and then I tasted the dressing. The dressing was awful. And I store-bought the dressing.
Did you? Put,
So I couldn't
you put
eat
the
it.
dressing on all of the salad? Oh,
You gotta put,
I didn't test it.
If you're putting salads out, you gotta put dressing on the side.
yeah. You don't dress it. You just.
Then
Well,
it's gonna get
the
wilted.
ones that the bag salad one it acts as a slaw because it was kale and like cabbage chopped up, so you have to dress it or else people can't chew it.
That's the kind you put raisins in.
Don't look at me. I'm not putting raisins in shit.
No. I actually like raisins
Oh,
in
you
that type
do?
of salad. In
Like
that salad, not a potato salad.
a craisin.
Crazy. Yes.
A craisin and a spinach. Okay, so that's what I did. That's how I survived it. None of the food I was looking at that day, I was like, I'm so excited to eat this. Like I would if it was like a Mexican bar. Like if it was like cheese dip, beans, like a 5-layer dip all day.
That's good, yes.
I like Mexican food. I like it when you go and someone knows how to cook and they're doing the ribs. I don't know how to eat a rib, to be honest. This might be where we need cultural. You need to it just how it gets on your face, and I'm allergic to everything. And then
It doesn't have to get on your face.
it looks like it's going to. How it looks so big.
Whoa.
Have you seen Airplane?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Everything you're talking about makes me just think about his drinking problem joke.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh, Amy has an eating disorder. They're like, oh, no, it's terrible. It's like, oh, no, not like she's eating too much or not eating enough. She doesn't understand.
She doesn't understand how to eat.
I'm glad you pulled out that part of Airplane and not the part where the nun speaks jive.
I mean, that was the first part of the episode.
Well, but you did.
I know. Well, I had a feeling like me not being able to eat ribs was no, it's just a special.
Just eat the meat off of it.
That's it.
But it looks like it's gonna get all your fingers.
It's
Get
gonna.
It's your finger food. Yes.
and then you're like,
That's why you wet that.
Yes, you do that too.
You lick
your fingers.
You can lick your fingers. Wet wipes.
so you buy
Okay.
wet. So you have to, if you serve ribs, you have to have wet wipes on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we're dealing with adults. They can handle some stuff on their finger. You don't
I'm gonna
have.
touch my furniture.
That's the kids. That's why you don't let the kids eat ribs.
Yeah.
Really?
They eat the hot dogs and
That's why you
hamburgers.
put-
No
That's it.
soda
that's why
and
you
no
put the
ribs.
outside.
Right. You need to call someone to help with the menu next time you have a cookout.
Yeah.
Because
I'll call you. I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, I'm going to give you a menu right now for a cookout.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the meats. You got your hamburgers and hot dogs, mostly for the kids.
Yes.
You may have some
so they can
sausage
suck it.
on there. So they can.
I love a sausage.
Yeah.
But okay, I feel like a sausage tastes better when you cook it in moisture so that it stays moist. I hate that word. And you put peppers and onions on a good roll with some good mustard. That's good. But if you put it on the grill, it gets too mesquite and too dry.
No, it doesn't get dry.
Don't give me no dry sausage,
I understand
Mookie G.
that. I'm not giving you the dry. I'm gonna give
Blow
you
your
that.
whistle.
I'm gonna give this. Okay, there we go. I need to keep my whistle
That
on me
was so
closer.
inappropriate. I hurt my tennis elbow.
You gotta know how to barbecue a sausage so it stays moist. Oh, you don't like that word?
Do you put a lid over it? Like, how do you keep it from
No.
drying
You just
out
don't
on
let
there?
it pop and let all the juice.
You don't
shoot
let
out.
it. Do you poke it with the fork?
You don't. That's the same thing as popping it. you know?
Okay.
It already has holes at the end. You know what I'm saying? So to skeet out. We don't want it to.
He had to whistle himself.
My bad. You don't want the juice to come out.
You don't want the juice to come
So you
out.
don't want
We're
to
doing
pop.
tantric sausage making.
Yes.
Keep the juices
I'm
inside.
gonna move on from the sausage before I say
Count
something
to 30.
else. Then you have the ribs. You can have a brisket because the brisket slice.
What exactly is a brisket?
It's beef.
Like a big hunk of beef on the grill?
Yes.
Does it have a sauce?
Yes, it does. You can have barbecue sauce. So we'll stop with the meats there. Chicken for those who don't like beef.
Are you going to start
We can have
pulling
chicken as
pork
well.
and we have to get the buns
No,
out?
I'm not
and
a big pulled
puller?
pork fan. In Texas, pulled pork is not a big deal.
That's
I didn't know about that until I moved to Georgia.
That's a crock pot cooking thing too.
That you
a
can
pressure cooker.
Yes,
pot.
you can do that.
Yeah.
A pulled pork thing, but
Oh, it makes the whole house smell. You got to do it outside.
first of all, that smells delicious.
It does, but
Why
then
do I
like
need that in the
because then
outside?
you're gonna binge. You're gonna wake up and be like, I haven't had any pulled pork today. And it's like lunch. I haven't had any pulled pork today. And a week later, I haven't had any pulled pork today.
My
Like,
fat ass is okay with that. I'm gonna brush my teeth with some pulled pork and barbecue sauce. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna do. I had a friend who had a pumpkin pie candle, and she's like, "I've gained 5 pounds. I can't have this in my life."
Okay, I'm black, so it would be a sweet potato candy.
Right?
Sweet
See,
potato
this is
candle.
another difference.
Yeah.
So I think baked beans are an American thing.
That's black and white.
What do you think some differences are? I mean, you have white friends. What is there like? Barbecues like besides a white lady having a panic attack in the corner. Oh, that's just me.
That's just you.
That's just an Amy Brown thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say desserts can be a little different for black people. It is more of pound cake, sweet potato pies.
A sweet potato pie in the summer.
Yes.
I did not see that coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? That's year round. I didn't know that
It's
was
year
seasonal.
round.
Yeah.
Oh, we only do pumpkin, sweet potato in the fall.
In the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Do you make them?
Yes.
Because they're not for sale during the summer.
No.
That's how
And
I
notice,
make them.
Black people make sweet potato pies, not pumpkin pies. I gotta keep saying that.
I've
'Cause
had both.
I've had a pumpkin pie. It tastes a little sour to me. It has a little sour kick to it. Tartness.
I feel like they're all so different too, based on who's making it as well.
Yeah, I guess. Pumpkin pie. My daughter, because unlike me, she grew up in a white neighborhood. She likes pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Because of
do
the
you
white
do a
neighbors.
latte, a pumpkin spice latte, a
What the
pumpkin
hell is-
muffin?
what?
Do you do a pumpkin muffin?
No, black people have white bread. That's it. You have white bread so you can soak the barbecue sauce up and just eat the bread.
Yes.
With the
We would
barbecue
get a
sauce.
piece of bread. I've been trying to eat barbecue as part of the culture I live in here in the South.
You've been trying?
Yeah, like we'll go and I'll order it, and you get a piece of bread on top. Like they'll
Yeah.
slap a piece of
What?
bread on
No,
top.
that
But I'm like,
gotta be 3 or 4 pieces.
am I supposed to make a taco with it?
You could. There's a bread and barbecue taco. Well, yeah, it's
I do like. Oh, do you do the green beans when they're salty and like cooked and 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 cooked?
yes. Is
that at the barbecue?
We put bacon in our.
Is that at the
green beans.
barbecue?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll have some type of potato.
Okay.
You know. Whether it's-
Okay. If it's not a potato salad, then what is it?
Well, okay, we'll go with mashed
Because
potatoes.
I had a fantasy of doing a tater tot bar.
No,
at mine.
to me that's not a cookout food. No.
But I have got a chafing dish and I could keep them warm.
What the hell is a chafing dish? What?
It's when you see like big caterer buffets where it's like the big long silver tray.
It has
got
a sterno heater on the bottom, which you always need to make sure you have extra of because that you never
has a name.
Yeah,
it's a chafing dish.
That's what it's called.
Don't ask me how to spell it.
Chafing dish. I just get the pan and put the water in it so we can put the meat in it in another pan and then put it in there so it'll stay warm.
That's a good idea.
It's called the aluminum pan to the black community.
That's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's how you keep it warm outside.
I have a confession.
Oh,
I bought a tiny. Okay, I think it's called a rice cooker. It's 2 cups. it has a warm button. So I bought it to keep cheese dip warm at parties.
You can use a crock pot.
It is a little crock pot. It's a tiny little crock pot.
Okay.
So it's because if you order if it's not the main meal, which probably shouldn't be, you can I can keep my cheese dip warm. I'm so excited.
Do you put meat in your cheese dip?
I don't, but I don't mind it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess some sausage grilled up in pieces.
Now at your barbecue, are you having cheese dip?
Oh, well, see, I should have been a Latina. I would love to have Mexican food at my barbecue. I would have loved beans, all the taco meat. You make an open salad. You can make a taco. You can put cheese dip on everything. Fiesta. I would love a fiesta.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
That sounds so much easier than this American food that we're trying to eat. "Quote unquote" American food, which is a melting pot, which is wonderful. We have to do something because
you can make a great cheese dip on the grill.
What?
Yes, you put them in one of those aluminum pans that you were talking about. What do you call it?
Chafing dish.
Chafing dish. Okay.
You're talking about the disposable kind, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yours is not disposable?
No, it's silver.
Oh, that's the catering shit.
I've got catering stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
I've got a lot of catering.
No,
I like to party.
Black people don't want to wash that big ass pan after
huge.
we're done. We're gonna.
And I've got 2 bad elbows, so.
Hell no! Get you the kind that you could throw away.
Well, that doesn't look pretty on the dining room table if you're having a British themed birthday party.
Well, that's okay. We're talking about cookouts and barbecues. Now you're going into the house talking about a British themed birthday party.
I have one setting.
That setting is wild.
It's fancy, bitch.
I would love to see Amy at like an actual black cookout though, because you'd be asking so many questions, worried about what to eat and not to eat.
I would eat it all.
And I can't wait for either an auntie or grandma to tell you just to stop asking questions and just make a plate.
And just make a damn plate.
Yeah. I'll eat everything. I eat everything at the barbecue places I go to too. I'm like,
and
what's this?
Don't
I don't
ask
care.
questions.
The banana pudding at a fancy barbecue place, and by fancy I mean it looks like a hole in the wall. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic.
Okay. I think before this
I like salt and fat.
We got to get her to a black cookout.
Yeah.
I think it would be really
and
fun.
we gotta record all of it. This has to be a documentary.
I'm really good at hula hooping.
Amy at a black cookout.
I can hula hoop.
You can hula hoop?
I don't. Maybe I need a bigger ass though. I don't know.
Ass has nothing. This is all about the hips.
Oh, well, there we go.
Sorry.
If I slip and slide, my top will fall off.
Wow.
I do like to jump in the sprinkler.
Okay, it'll be a hit with the kids.
Yeah, I'm usually with the kids. I cannot count though, so I'm very bad at playing cards. You probably don't want me.
How will you handle just putting your feet in the baby pool?
Oh no, I'd love it. I love to be in water. I'm part
Wait, what?
Dolphin. And I love, the freedom for me not to be in charge of anything would be just delightful too. Just go and experience and try everything. If I eat spicy food, I will cry, which might make people laugh. So that'd be good.
Okay.
That might be fun. Oh, look at the white girl. She had a jalapeno.
We got to get you to a black cookout. That's my mission.
Does it start at 10 p.m.?
Damn near.
Yeah.
You will be drunk before you eat.
My husband won't be able to come then because his bedtime's 9:30.
No. Listen, I know
I'm always drunk before I eat.
I do want to mention something. Yeah. You did mention your husband just now, and I know this is probably off script.
What?
But as
Go
a
for
guest, I want to mention this.
Uh-huh.
I was listening to an episode of this wonderful podcast, and you started talking about your husband, and the guest asked, "Where was your husband?" And you said he was with his mother away for the weekend at a classical music festival.
Yes.
And I was like, that is white people shit. I didn't know there was a classical musical festival.
Spoleto Festival.
Spoleto?
Spoleto, which is an Italian name for something. And it's in Charleston. And they saw ballet and they saw like all these different classical musical things, and so it's very and it's also like a specific kind of white person.
17 days long.
I don't know. I would take the word festival off of that. That seems
internment camp,
right? Because it's like you have to go to that and be quiet. You
have to be
you can't. That's not a festival.
They're gonna think about
that's
what
meditation.
They're seeing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know that's off script, but I heard that
they're all wearing glasses. Every single person that's attending this festival is wearing glasses. So
how many tuxedos did you have to go to that festival?
To be honest, Mookie G, unfortunately, America is no longer dressing up. Oh. So you don't even get to wear your black tie or even your white tie anywhere anymore. So womp womp, no more dressing up for the opera. How are we supposed to reenact Pretty Woman when she gets to wear a big red gown and wear diamonds, and the guy gets to wear a tuxedo to the opera if no one's dressing up anymore at the opera?
Well, I think you will find a way to make that dress happen.
Like an insane person, which is
what
I pretty much do.
Joe, did you say that this festival was 17 days?
Yes, 17 days.
That is 16 and a half days too long.
It was from May 22nd to June 9th.
Good God!
Yeah, they have people come from all over the world to
opera, dance, theater, jazz. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, none of this music will be played at the Black Cookout. I just want you to know.
Oh, really?
There's going to be a lot of hip hop, rap.
Vivaldi.
Vivaldi. Who's that?
Vivaldi. I don't know. It's a composer.
I wouldn't call this. See, here's the thing. I wouldn't call this a festival per se.
Because
what this looks like, it doesn't look like it's like all day. It's like a bunch of nighttime events. Festival means like we're going morning to night every day.
Day drinking.
Days.
Yeah.
These are
Shirts
like
off.
Like
we
Bonnaroo
have multiple rooms. I mean, this I get kind of festival, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
no. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, we are talking about roasting cookouts. So, do you have nothing bad to say about a cookout? Because I invited you to come to my podcast to roast cookouts, and you have yet to bitch yet. You're really good.
We didn't.
You haven't given him a chance to bitch. All he's done is say, "Help me, I don't understand."
Sorry.
Thank you. I'm glad you said it.
Mookie G has an Instagram account where he shows you a video and then he comes on and he bitches.
Yes.
And he's like, these white people, blah, 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 blah.
Is that you, Mookie?
That
keep doing your Mookie
blah, 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 blah. That's what all men
No, the first one. These white people.
These white people, blah, 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 blah.
I do not sound like that at all, but we're going to go with it.
You should watch your videos.
When do you get aggressive towards your guests?
Oh, shit.
Okay, so why don't you roast? Someone sent me one of your videos too. A person I met on the internet sent me one of your videos. I'm like, this is my friend. We have an episode of my podcast together.
I'm glad that finally happened to me because everyone is always sending me my friends' videos.
Are
so I was
they?
like, I know this person. Stop sending me this shit.
I've already seen it.
Right.
But I can't. Sometimes you put videos on there of people getting hurt. Is that true? Or maybe I just.
What do you mean getting hurt?
Or like falling off or something.
The people that's doing dumb white people shit.
Yeah.
Like riding a bike into a tree. That's dumb shit. Like you would never do that. Or playing with wild animals in the wild. That's white people shit. That's dumb shit.
No comment.
Yeah, exactly. You seem like you have been on a safari right next to a lion.
I have been on a safari right next to a lion.
Yeah, you see, that's my point right there.
And I got to see an elephant eating. And he took his foot and he circled his foot to get the grass to go into a circle. And then he used his trunk to rip the hunk of the grass up.
How close were you to this elephant?
I could have kissed it. And you know I wanted to. You know I wanted to kiss that elephant.
That's white people shit. That's the shit that bothers me. Yeah. Leave wildlife alone.
And then there was a video on the Instagrams of elephant of an elephant stampede. We're in you're in an open air truck.
Yes.
Watching these things, and then on the internet there was a video of of an elephant being like, "That's it, I've had enough," and stampeding the truck.
And the truck was backing up and ran into the ditch. That could have been
us. I try to just not see those because I'm a child. Anyway,
you should see those because they would stop your white ass from going do shit like that. Okay.
There's no elephants in my backyard. I'm good.
Okay, but you go to their backyard. Okay.
What were we just talking about when I got distracted?
You want me to roast cookouts?
Yes.
Okay. Now there's a plethora of things I'm going to say, so take it how you must. One,
my feelings are hurt. No, I'm just kidding.
They're going to be hurt. Okay. One, if you're white coming to a black cookout, it's best that you don't bring anything. Okay.
Wait, but can we bring like a cooler of beer or something just to be an offering?
A beer. We're more of liquor. Like bring some Hennessy.
Okay.
That
sounds like a slur. Is that like bringing watermelon if you bring Hennessy?
No. We're going to be like, oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes,
okay, because it seems like it's too on the nose.
Yeah, don't bring the watermelon.
Wait. What's another black liquor? Malt something?
Crown Royal. Colt 45, malt liquor.
Oh
no.
God.
Did you say malt something?
Yeah, she's like, I saw Lando Calrissian drinks this. I also brought cakes for everybody.
I don't know any of the words you just said. Lando from Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, yes. See? Do you know Billy D. Williams?
Yes. Oh,
that's Lando.
Lando, yeah.
That's why we need you to only bring Hennessy, okay?
Hennessy.
That right there.
So how do I know if it's good? VSOP? VS?
Just bring Hennessy.
Okay.
Black people don't care if it's VSOP or OAACP. It's going to be good, okay?
OPP. Yeah, you know me.
And this is another thing. Do not rap any of the black lyrics.
There's no problem there. Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay.
If you don't know how to play spades, don't sit at the spades table.
Crown Royal. Is that also a black person drink? Crown Royal?
Yes, Crown Royal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a lot of that in college.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not going to say, I heard the spades is taken very seriously. It's not to be trifled with.
Do not sit at the spades table.
Yeah.
So far we got don't bring anything.
But bring Hennessy.
Bring Hennessy. Yeah. And don't sit at the spades table. Don't ask questions about the food, okay? Don't ask who made it. Don't ask what's in it. Just eat it and shut up. Or don't eat it.
Can I say this looks so good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can say that. You
can
compliment.
Tastes so good?
Yes. And compliments are welcome. But asking, oh, what is this? They're going to be like, hey, look, white lady, you either eat the shit or move on.
Can I do a little dance when I eat it and it tastes so good? I'm like, oh, this tastes so good.
Yes.
I do that, but
that's
it's
fitting.
Okay.
They are going to make fun of you in an endearing way.
Yes, very much
okay.
So don't get upset. They'll be like, oh, they like me because they're making fun of me. And if they kick you out, they don't like you.
Okay.
They'll be like, hey, somebody get that white girl out of here. Okay.
Well, I can only stand for I go to bed so early.
So you'll leave once the first hot dog is ready. I got you. I mean, it's real late. This is another thing. I want to roast that. Stop starting cookouts so damn late. If you tell me to get over there at 3:00 and the food's not ready, I'm not staying. I'm not worried about the food. I'll go pick me up something to eat and take my ass home, okay? Mm-hmm. I am tired of going to cookouts and the shit is not starting.
It's not ready. We kind of had that at ours. I didn't know what to do because, like, do you want to eat a full dinner at 3 or do you just want to have the appetizers?
I'm going to eat all day.
I know.
If the food is ready and I'm at a cookout, I'm drinking and eating.
I'm with you. The moment I've decided that I'm going off diet, I want to go off diet as soon as possible.
Yeah, go.
I'm going to eat a turkey sandwich today, Mookie G, and it's all I can think about. As soon as my podcasting recording.
Love turkey
I was about to say I've heard you say that a lot.
That's her.
Yeah,
that's her
I order
guilty.
them like a sub sandwich. I'm getting them from like Jersey Mike's or something.
I love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, and I'm just all I can think about, and I have infinite space in my body for turkey sandwiches. I never get full of them until I feel sick.
Okay, and that's how you should be at the cookout.
Yeah, just keep going.
Just keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. Don't worry. Just eat. Here's another thing. When the cookout is almost over and you decide to leave, there's a 1 plate limit, okay? Don't walk out of there with 7 plates. Talk about, I got to get something for my cousin Pookie, my daughter who couldn't make it, my wife didn't get one.
They're fixing a plate to take.
No, you take 1 plate. I'll let you get 1 plate.
That's cool.
And get your ass out of here. Don't leave out here with 17 plates for your whole family.
I didn't even think to offer that at my party, and we could have used that because we have a refrigerator full of old cookout stuff now, and I don't know what to do with it because we don't eat that. We can't eat it. We have terrible cholesterol.
Now, just know the old lady at the cookout who was a family member is going to complain about people taking all the food, but she's not going to eat it all. So no, don't listen.
They have a little appetite when they get older.
Yes. Yeah. So you get 1 plate, get your ass out of here. That's
a really smart idea. And then there's not too many leftovers at one spot. Yeah. I feel like part of the bad thing about the cookout is there's no place to hide. Like, I have an introvert husband. There's no place for him to hide.
But you can hide in plain sight at a cookout.
Just look off into space while you're eating your food.
No. The perfect place to hide is at the spades table. Don't play the spades. Just sit by the people playing spades, and no one will talk to you because everyone is going to be involved in the game.
My husband would love this because he loves to, yes.
Yeah, now if you're standing off by yourself, someone is going to be like, oh, they're lonely. Let me go over there and talk to them.
Oh, or they're spectruming into trying to reboot.
Yeah. Well, black people don't look at spectruming, like that. I can't even say the word.
Spectrum me.
They'll be like, ooh, something wrong with that person. They crazy, huh? That's what happened to the black cookout. Yeah. Another thing, watch your damn kids. Oh. Okay? Don't let your kids run around my house, inside, outside, either inside playing the video games or they outside playing in the kiddie pool or with the sprinkler system. Do not let them run around the house and you don't know where your badass kid is.
Have you ever had like some children that are not yours come into your home and then upend all the toy bins and take all the Legos out and just destroy a space?
Yes, but
then they leave and
no, they don't leave. Excuse me, they don't. Excuse me. Before y'all go, your kids need to go back and put the Legos back.
Yeah, you would check it. Yeah. I didn't check it, and you just like walk upstairs. You're like,
no.
God damn it.
Yeah, and then know your drink limits. Okay. As soon as you get the cussing people out at the cookout, you gotta go. Get your ass out of here.
If the drink limit, we don't want people drinking and driving. What do you do about that?
Huh?
What do you do about people not drinking and driving?
I plead the fifth. I will not.
They're gonna ride a firecracker home.
That's another thing. If it's the 4th of July in the cookout and they stay until dark 30, hey, if you've been drinking, you don't get to like now firework. Because I'm not calling the ambulance to come and get you because you done blew your hand off. Okay?
No blowing your hand off.
No, that's another rule. Damn that. Okay. And
fireworks are terrifying.
They are terrifying.
There's so many videos have come out on the internet since this 4th of July. Oh, what happens when all of your fireworks go off at once? Yeah. Oopsie daisy. And children are lit up like the 4th of July. That's literally.
Stupid. Yep.
And it's terrifying.
Yeah. I want to vent about fireworks right now as well.
Yeah. Get it.
At 11:59, that's the cutoff. That's when you light the last firework.
All week in Atlanta.
At 12 o'clock.
Fucking week fireworks every night.
As soon as midnight hit, you take your ass to bed. You go in the house. You don't light them. If you didn't light everything, you save it till the next season.
Next year. Just have a nice house fire.
That's it.
Put them in the basement next to the boiler. Don't think about it.
I keep mine in the cooler.
I just feel like that every dog in Atlanta is just like chain smoking right now. Like it's going to be better in the winter time.
And it's not. Could you imagine if you had a horse farm?
I'm a horse farm. So I have a friend who has a blind horse that's afraid of fireworks, and it ran through the wooden fence.
Back up.
A blind horse. Did that get you, Mookie G? We got some. It's a cousin. We got some fun white people in our family.
What? It's like, at some point, if a blind horse is like, you know what? Put me down, please.
Well, it's put out to pasture. It's served well, and he's just having like the
Did
twilight.
you just correct me and tell me it's called put out to pasture for horses?
For horses. Yeah, that's what that's from. Have you heard that term before?
Yeah, I have, but I didn't know that was because of horses.
Have you heard the term ridden hard and put away wet? Blow your whistle! Blow your whistle!
I have heard that term, but it didn't involve animals.
It's horses. It's ridden hard, like racing or whatever. Oh. And then you put them away without washing them off and put away wet, which is, I think.
Are you supposed to wash them off?
Are they dead or alive?
No, they're like, you're supposed to make sure they calm down so they don't get colicky, and you're supposed to wash your horse off and take care of it, put it away, tell him he was a good boy. Ridden hard and put away wet is, I think, a sexual term. You want to Google it?
It is a sexual term.
Sexual.
Oh, I'm going to pull it up incognito for this one.
Ridden hard and put away wet is a story about ribs at the barbecue. About your fingers.
That's your ribs. That'd be licked hard.
Licked hard and wiped away wet.
Not even wiped away. You lick them. You lick them. That's why you lick them hard, so you don't have to wipe it off.
That sounds fun.
And then, listen, the smell of your fingers when you're done, you get that
Don't
barbecue.
touch your hoochie. Oh, my God. You're going to get a pussy fire.
Wait a minute.
Don't get barbecue sauce on your privates.
Have you done that before?
No, I've only heard about jalapenos.
Okay, I've heard about jalapenos.
What's up?
What'd you find out?
It is like it got popularized by American singer Tennessee Ernie Ford in the 50s.
Oh.
But it is about, it is a reference to horses. And it's
Okay.
just comparing. But yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about how Amy doesn't understand anything about vaginas.
I know not to put barbecue sauce in them. Thank you very much. That's the first rule of Fight Club and vaginas. Don't put barbecue sauce in them.
That's the most you've said, because there's Gay Bob and Storm Ortiz's episode was very enlightening. But also,
I listen to Storms, and that was
wild. You know what I can do with my vagina, because I'm a white woman. I can put ranch dressing in there all day long. It's fine.
No, you can't.
Wait a minute.
That was a perfect. I need to get a whistle. I need a whistle
No,
so bad.
no, you don't get a whistle.
I
want a whistle.
Amy.
Yes.
No wonder you have a bidet. You got to wash that thing out a lot.
Yeah. So
ranch dressing
on the first episode, we're at an hour. But the ranch dressing on the first episode, Mookie G came on. He was nerdy for cleaning, and then we talked about bidets a lot, and we were gonna make a line of bidets for Black people. We were gonna manufacture it in Louisiana. We're called Boudos Bidets. Remember?
Yes.
This was our $1 million plan.
It is a great plan.
Yeah.
Boudos Bidets.
Boudreaux's Bidets.
Boudos or Boudos.
Right out of New Orleans and get that.
I think we got to sell them out of
rib licking clean
Lafayette,
booty.
Louisiana. Because we got here in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Lafayette, Louisiana. Boudreaux's Bidets.
Yeah.
What a wild.
You want to wash all that ranch dressing out your coochie? Here's what you do.
Get the barbecue sauce fingers out of there.
Whenever you start selling it to white people. You get a black audience, you get a black consumer base, and then you're like, and now Boudos Bidets for ranch pussies.
I used to clean my Barbies off in my grandma's bidet. I made it a spa for them. Yeah.
How long have bidets been around?
In like Europe, I don't know. She had one installed in the 80s when she redid her bathroom all gold. Gold butterflies.
It was 1600s in France.
Wow.
There was indoor plumbing in the 1600s in France, or you just have a peasant blow
I was about. Did they take
water
a water
on you?
Hey, you could just go in the backyard and have the kids take the water hose and shoot your booty.
Is old, like a lot older.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The best part about a cookout is when the child sits on top of the sprinkler in his butthole.
Oh yes! They're having a good time.
They did like plumbing in like Egypt in like 4000 like BC.
I didn't know they had water pressure though yet.
I'm just saying they have.
Okay.
Maybe a pump.
You don't know anything. I mean.
Yeah, so they know they had like organs, and they had guys jumping up and down on a big thing to make the air go into the organ machine.
Yeah, bidets have been around for a long time.
I'm looking at your notes here.
I think we've done it all.
Vegans are not allowed to come to cookouts, are they?
I have vegan friends.
Do they come to cookouts?
Yes.
That's weird. Why would they go to a cookout?
Because they also want to be social. They're so sad. We have to give them something. I got a vegan friend. She's wonderful. She lives completely in vodka.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a miracle.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I think we covered everything. Mayonnaise, sunburn, bugs, rain.
I'm black.
Do you invite people? Okay, this is a question. Do you invite, when it rains at the cookout, do you invite people inside?
Yes.
Into your home?
Yes.
Even if it's rib day?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone's coming in. Do you bring the kiddie pool inside?
Hell no. What? No.
Indoor pool. I don't know. All right. So we're not going to go out on a big laugh. I ruined it.
I'll just cut it at ranch in your.
Is that your favorite part?
It was the most disturbing part.
It was disturbing, but it was good.
Fair enough. All right. I want to thank Mookie G for coming to the podcast again.
I want to thank you for having me on the podcast.
Tell everyone where they can see you.
You can find me on Instagram at Mookie_G_comedy. Yes, I know, way too many underscores. Just go to my website, MookieG.com. You can find everything there.
Do you post your dates there where you're selling tickets to perform?
I do post my dates on there.
So you know how to use the internet to make your website work?
I have a person.
You have a person?
I have a person.
I need a person.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do it.
I don't know how to work it. I tried to do it myself, and it was a train wreck.
Does it make you feel old? We can't do it?
No, it's just my body parts make me feel old.
I've got arthritis in my thumb.
Well, that's old people shit.
This is some old people shit.
Yeah. Every joint on my body hurts.
I have tennis elbow in both elbows. I bring up a lot. And it was, I ran the Peachtree Road race.
Did you run it?
I ran it 6 miles, and my left arm went numb from the, and I thought I was having a stroke or a heart attack, but it was the tennis elbow, and then my left leg was completely numb, and I think I have plantar fasciitis.
What?
Hide your boners.
Ma'am, don't do the Peachtree Road race next year.
I had a great time. I'm doing it again.
That didn't sound great at all.
Toenails are overrated.
You cut them off? They fell
No,
off?
I should have cut them beforehand.
Okay.
But my friend did run a race, and then her toenail was too long, and then it fell off 2 weeks before her wedding.
Ugh. That's gross.
Yeah, limpy bride.
Yeah. Okay. So, Amy, the next cookout.
Okay.
You coming?
I'm coming. All right. Thank you so much for coming.
All right.
Music playing. I love you.
She kissed me.
All right, we'll